Okay, so this is the beginning of the podcast. Welcome, guys. Diego's chewing gum. Okay, and then when I told him to spit it out, he swallowed it.
I didn't swallow any gum. I don't know what
Yes,
you're
he was like,
talking
he
about.
was like, but I was like, I can't have
It's in my
continuous.
mouth. You can see me chewing it.
Oh, you are chewing. Okay, you're lucky. I thought he swallowed it. Only weird kids swallow gum. If you don't choose a wallpaper and let's get going, I'm gonna go crazy.
I am choosing wallpaper.
I
Just
let you do time. I let the time go. Just stop chewing gum. Stop chewing. Spit it out. This podcast
oh
has
yeah, that's
started.
right. It started. It started.
Yeah, the
Okay.
podcast has started. Spit it out. And don't laugh too hard. You breathe on your mic. That's not a breathing mic. Do not breathe too hard. Got a lot of things going on this morning. This afternoon. I was so productive today. I'm telling you. I went out. I got cash. I did the laundry. I
Why'd you get
cooked
cash?
because my laundry only takes cash.
You mean like coins or like dollar bills?
Dollar bill. You can move the mic away a little bit from your mouth. Dollar bills.
Coins or like dollar bills? Okay.
Yeah, dollar bills. It might thing. What my laundry looks like. It's all. You need a card, right? Like a laundry card because I live in that building. I live in that building, the one building in Earth.
Yeah.
Guys, you're not laughing at the jokes today, huh? Okay, I'm gonna continue telling this story, but stop chewing gum, spit it out, and and
Go
and
ahead.
do
Continue your
something.
story.
Spit out your gum. No, because I can hear it. Diego, spit out the gum. I
I
can't.
did. I did. I
No, you
did.
did not. I'm staring at you.
I did. I
Diego,
just
take out the gum.
on the floor.
No,
On
no,
the
no, no.
floor.
Take out the gum.
Look. Look. Look.
No, take out the gum. No one wants to hear you chewing gum. Well, okay, Diego, what do you think's gonna happen when you start chewing again? You think I'm just not gonna hear you chewing or see?
See. Boom. I did. I
No, you
did. It's
didn't, because I
gone.
could
It's
see it in
gone.
your mouth.
No, it's not in my mouth.
Yes, it is. I can see it under
It's
your
not.
lip.
It's not in my mouth. What do you mean under my lip? It's not.
Really? Let's see under your bottom lip then. No, I didn't say top. I said your bottom lip. Huh. So you just have black man lips. You got big lips.
Lips your lips.
You're normal.
Wait, hold on. Hold on. Yeah. 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 Okay. Now peel your lips. I want to see the underside of your lips. Black man lips. Black man. Black man nose too. Shotgun boy.
Okay, well, your nose is more. I don't even know. European, I guess, but that's not a good thing because we don't have Europeans. I don't know where you got that from. You weirdo. Coming up with that sharp ass nose. Can break ice. Niggas
Break
breaking ice.
ice.
Niggas are breaking ice with their nose. Hey, pull up the mic a little bit. You getting a lot of air on it.
Like right here.
No, no, no. You away? I said up, just so your nose doesn't hit the. When you laugh, your nose hits it, and he gets air.
Okay.
We need better mics. Can you? Hey, you got Christmas money, right? Buy a
No,
new mic.
not that. I didn't get that much.
Yeah, you did. I can still hear you breathing the mic, but I guess it'll be okay. How's the other one?
The other one's still bad.
Oh man, this is a dilemma. Wow. All right, that's fine. And stop clicking too. Hey, how about you sit back and do the podcast like I ask you every week, but you never do?
What do you mean? Just sit back and I am.
Like, don't click. What are you clicking?
I'm not clicking.
Oh my God. Okay. This is why the podcast doesn't work and will never work because I just heard you click again. Your clicking comes up on the Zoom. People can hear you click. You act like it doesn't. I can hear you click. You just now. I can hear
Yes,
it.
I know. I know.
Stop clicking. If
Fine.
I can hear it, the podcast can hear it. This won't work. This podcast will not work. I was just thinking earlier I had to get more views. And because you and your clicking, which
It's
I can
not.
hear again.
It's not
This
my
is why I
clicking.
won't you won't focus on the podcast.
Oh
Why
my
don't you
god! I'm focused on everything you're saying.
sit back and get your hand off your keyboard? What are you doing? We're doing a podcast. Why is your hand on your mouse? What is happening? Get your hand off your mouse and let's focus up.
It's not even on my mouse.
What do you I just heard another click though. What are you clicking?
It's something that has to do with the podcast. Don't worry.
What? What are you clicking? Just tell me and we can end this. Tell me why you won't
trying to
focus on
choose
the damn
I'm,
podcast.
I'm trying to choose a
And
wallpaper.
then don't worry about the podcast. Don't worry about the wallpaper. Either here, do one of two things. Worry about the podcast or the wallpaper. Choose
Too
one.
late now. I chose it there.
Get your hand off your
Okay,
mouse.
oh my God! I chose a wallpaper.
Stop. Focus on the podcast. That's all I'm asking. I'm asking you to focus on the one thing we're doing right now.
I can multitask, unlike
You
you.
can't. You can't.
I can.
You
I
can't.
can
You're
multitask,
chewing gum.
unlike you.
No, yeah. What? I had it ready. What do you mean multi? I don't need to because I'm ready. You're never ready.
Well, I can multitask. Trying to
But
choose
you're
wallpaper
never
and
ready.
focus on the conversation. I'm
I
always ready.
came.
I came ready.
No,
I
you
come
did
ready.
not. No, you did not. It took you forever. You still not focused
Not
on the
even.
podcast.
I am. I don't know what your problem is.
You're looking
'cause I
at
am
something.
focused on it.
You're looking at.
I'm looking at you. I'm literally looking at your face.
Well, you
right
must
there.
have a very wide angle.
It's the
Don't
angle
look
of my
like it.
camera.
Don't.
I'm looking right at you.
Oh man. Let me tell
You know
you
what?
again.
You
This is
know
why
what?
this
You
won't
know what?
work. How about you
You know-
come ready? That's the problem.
You know what?
Why'd you just arrive ready?
I don't think you're focused on the podcast.
Why don't you just
People. Now that I think about it, I don't think he's focused on the podcast. If you think about it, look, he's searching around and everything. Always has some goofy hat on. I don't think he's focused on it.
It's the same hat it's the same hat every time. Goofy. It says legend because that's goofy. With the mountains, I don't get the mountains.
I'm just telling you what the people are thinking. Goofy hat.
No, it's the.
But I digress.
They're wishing you had a hat on with that big ass forehead. They wish one day.
Let me see your hairline. Go ahead.
It's
Go ahead. Take off the hat.
Like, literally, look, you can see it's right here. It's right under my.
Take off the hat completely.
Oh my god! Look.
Exactly. Someone messed up your cut. I don't like your cut, G.
My cut. I did my own cut, so it's just me. I'm the only one doing my cut. I'm telling you, you need to come ready next time. Arrive ready, wallpaper and all.
Yeah, I do arrive ready. But anyways, you said you wanted to discuss names, right?
Mm-hmm.
So all right. So I was looking at names. I looked at two podcast names, very like young people like us. You know, Trevor Wallace.
The singer?
No, the Ginger. He's like he does like stand-up comedian. He does funny skit videos.
No.
No? Okay, well look up. I didn't even know. Okay, I swear I thought you knew.
How I not know this random person is?
No, it's not a random person, but like he's in our like.
He's in my field?
Age demographic. No, he's in like age demographic.
Well, he's between 18 and 23.
Yeah. Anyways, he has a podcast with his friend or something called Stiff Socks, right?
Okay.
And there's this other person also within our age group, so I figure you also listen to him. Cody Ko, you know?
Yeah, I know Cody Ko.
Yeah, right. He has a podcast called TMG Tiny Meat Gang, and but what I thought was kind of funny, kind of childish, was that they both just like these like sexual kind of things.
No, I know. I know, but you're against.
I don't. Yeah. Personally, I don't like that style. I don't like naming your podcast Stiff Socks.
So where are we going with this?
I don't get the funny.
Where are we going with this? Because you hate when I change my wallpaper to something sexual.
Something opposite. No, because I don't want to get that demonetized or anything like that, or just taken off. Two of our videos have been taken off, so
neither one for those reasons.
Oh, all right.
I can change it to a Scarlett Johansson one. Can I do that or no?
Go ahead.
Okay, keep talking. I hear you.
All right, but those names, like, is there funny in that? Like Stiff Socks, like, is that funny? Laugh?
Do you not know who Cumtown is?
No, I don't.
Cumtown's another one. You do know who Cumtown is.
I don't. The name of a podcast?
Yeah, Cumtown is another podcast.
There's no way everyone thinks those names are funny. They're not quirky. They're trying to be quirky, but I swear it's falling on deaf ears because I don't get it.
What do you mean? You get it? There's nothing to get.
Oh, well, no, I mean I get it, but it's not very funny. Like Stiff Socks, like
we should. I mean, yeah, I don't know. Okay, what do you think about El Chapo Trap House?
Chapo Trap House.
That's another podcast, but what do you think about the name?
It's not the best.
Then why didn't you give me some names? And by the way, I love how you went up a road that meant nothing. You're just like sexual. I'm like,
No, no,
oh, that's what you want to do. You're like, I hate that. I'm like,
no.
what
Well,
the?
I wanted to go up that road because I wanted
You
to
want to
tell you
lay down the
those.
basis of what? Okay,
Yeah, I wanted to tell you those names aren't good. Trust me,
so go ahead, give me yours.
they seem good to children. Um, Mine.
So you didn't write down any. The one thing I told you to do, you didn't
You
do
tell
it.
me to write down something. You
I
told me to
said write
think.
them down on your phone or something.
You did not say
Yes,
that.
I did. Well, okay, you didn't think
Um,
of anything. Apparently, you did. Okay, so we're the ones you thought about. So you didn't do anything.
where are the ones that you thought about?
They're right here on my phone.
Okay, then give me some names then.
Black
Yeah.
keys.
Black Keys. Oh, we should do
No, 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 no. Give me
black
yours. I wrote down
black
some. Now you tell me
black
yours.
black peas, like the black eyed peas, but
Oh.
no eye.
But I like the black keys, I think, better than the black eye peas.
Black Keys also sounds good. Why don't you hit me with another one?
Oh. Yeah. Oh, oh, data. The data podcast.
Data
I
the
mean,
data
I made that up,
podcast
but
seems
that
pretty
was pretty
good.
good, right? That wasn't bad. Even though it's just
Would
that
you
one word. I don't know why. I
would you
kind of
want
like it.
would you want the name of our podcast to have the word podcast in it?
I
You
don't
know?
think so. I don't think so.
No.
No.
So like if we were to stick with like the feed or something, you would want something like the feed podcast, just the feed.
Okay, well, I think we have to write the name. I don't know. Will we get more traffic if we write the name on the whatever it is? We just gonna write it afterwards. Whether we decide to write it afterwards or not, but let's think about the name first. Even though we already have it, we just need to change it.
Mm.
It's almost been a year of us doing this anyway. We just need to change it. So you have none, even though I asked you. So that's
Okay,
nice.
well give
I'm
me
glad
some
you.
more of yours.
Why don't you give me one of yours? Or just
Um,
admit defeat in that you didn't think of anything.
no, I did, but
Then tell me.
I didn't say they were good.
That's okay.
Uh,
What do you think this is?
the first one I thought of was the Black Peas, just a big coincidence.
No, it was
Um,
not. It was based off me. Everything's based off me.
um,
Everything we do is based off. Everything in life is pretty much based off me.
that's not even true in the slightest. Oh, one I thought of was the Podcast Bros.
No,
No, see what you didn't like
no,
one of mine. Mm,
no. Just so everyone's keeping track, Diego's brought up one original one. One.
you brought up two. Don't act like you
Right, two.
brainstormed
Remember,
some insanely creative names or something.
I have
Okay.
more. And you brought up one
Oh, okay.
that was
Oh,
terrible.
we can be the cameramen.
The cameraman.
See, you're liking that.
Where does
The
that come
cameraman.
from? Because your shirt says Polaroid?
I didn't even think about that. I looked at my webcam. The cameraman.
I don't know. Put that in the maybe. Keep going. Put
Put
that
that
in
in
the
the maybe. I
maybe.
say put that in the stronger than maybe. But go ahead. Now give me one of yours. Give me slap an idea on me. Slap an old idea on me.
I don't know. Um, oh, D and D was my original one, but there are too many
That might
D and
sound too much like
D's.
Dungeons and Dragons.
I know. I don't know. Tech freak tech black tech.
Black tech. Wow.
There's gotta be something about us being black in there, right?
You want to add that with like just
I don't know. It could be if we find something witty. Yeah, definitely. Okay, what about uh Los Pollos Negros?
Los Pollos Negros.
Hmm? You
Maybe,
like it?
yeah. Let's
All
put that
right.
in the same category with the cameraman. The maybe.
Um, Lemon Party.
No,
All right. Well.
we're not that. I don't think we're that old.
Oh, okay. Wait, but we both know what that is, so who cares? You know what I mean? It's like when you, I don't know. Why don't you come up with one? There you go. How about I give two, you give another one. Go ahead.
Um. Man, you know what? I just had one, but your talking distracted me.
What? That's what
Um.
this is. Well, what is this?
Uh,
I mean, how can
there's
you?
something with Negro in it.
How about Jet Black? No, that's. I don't
Wait,
like
wait,
that.
wait, wait, wait. Wait, that one might be good. Jet Black.
No, no, no. It's not. Is
Why
it?
didn't you
Is it
like it anymore
good?
after you said it?
Well, because there's a magazine called Jet Black magazine, which is a stereotypical black magazine. But what?
No.
Yeah, right. But I
Mm,
thought you knew that. So when you took it seriously, I was like, no, Diego doesn't know
I
what I'm
didn't.
saying.
No, I have no idea what you're saying.
Right. Okay. How about uh I don't know. Negative something?
Negative views.
No. Uh I don't know. Maybe it should be something like dried socks or come
Oh
down.
God, no! I swear to God, that's only funny to like sixth graders.
But how are they so
Like,
successful? You say that, but like these podcasts are
I think it's
successful
just
as
because of the
hell.
person, but like, I don't know. They're trying to be quirky, but I feel like it's not working. Like,
How about the Legends? How about Legends podcast? No. Well, this is hard. I don't know. I thought I was brilliant when I came up with the feed, but apparently not. Um,
and someone stole our name.
yeah, 3 weeks ago, and they're getting like the triple, 10, hundreds of times the amount of views. Let me check. hundreds of times. How about Trauma Team?
Trauma team. Ah,
I want to
you know
say
what? Maybe
Drama Team, but nah, that's kind of
drama team sounds like we're news, and like, no, I mean, drama team might sound too close to drama alert. You know?
You think Trauma Team sounds too close to Drama Alert?
No, no, drama team sounds
I
too
know.
close to
I said
drama
drop
alert.
that. I said drop that. That's too
Oh,
close. But Trauma Team.
drama team, maybe something with team in it, maybe. Um,
Okay.
maybe trauma team though.
Oh, D Team. No. Wait. D Class. D Class.
D class.
Like cars and
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
name D Class.
D class should be pretty good. It's pretty creative.
That's not bad, right? D Class. I don't know. I kind of like it.
Yeah, but then when someone sees, you know, because like S class is like the fastest cars, you think when someone sees that, they're like, oh, they're not a good podcast because they're D class.
No, what? No
No,
way.
no,
Wait, that's a self-titled thing. What kind of? Who would think that? You would think that? That
no.
makes no sense.
But then
How
again,
about
who
this?
names
The
their
people that think
podcasts
that
Sif
we don't.
Stocks?
That's true, but uh, people who think that we don't want them. So that's okay. Don't even
Mm,
worry about that. I kind
but
of like D
that seems
class.
like a contender.
D class is good. How about drop? Man, how about the Drink Water podcast? DW Drink Water. No. Hmm. Did you like that? Get
Did I
something.
like that?
Get something with
It was
DW in
alright.
it. Get something with DW in it. It doesn't even need to be. The DW is just a make those
Distilled
initials.
water.
No, dangerous weather.
Sounds like we're a news company.
Oh God, I hate news.
I know, right?
You know, Trump still wants to be like he's still on that path of being like, no, I'm suing. I'm not. I didn't lose. I'm suing. He's still on
I'm
that.
not a man who follows or talks about politics, but
I
um,
mean, I just looked at his Twitter. It's not different. It's not.
uh,
I'm not out. I'm
but
not out here. Out here.
but I did not know that.
Yeah, he's
Um,
still on that. I like D class, honestly.
oh, anyways, what I was gonna say about the news, once again, fear mongering with the coronavirus.
Okay, here's the thing. You don't need to say that big brained sentence
I
with
do.
no come up behind. You can't just say something like that and be like, yeah, you guys are
Yeah, with like
all
no
dumb.
context.
Right.
Uh,
You can't just
okay,
say
maybe,
you
yeah,
can't
yeah, yeah.
repeat big brain things and have no big brain backup.
Mhm,
You can't
mhm.
okay.
Oh, that's big brain right there. That's big brain.
I mean, just imagine constantly saying big brain statements and then having little
Then
brain
having
backup.
nothing to back it up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
having
okay.
nothing brain back it up.
Okay, well here's some big. I actually you
Hassan
caught me on that one.
Biker.
I don't have much big brain backup on that.
Well,
I know
neither
it's
do
real,
I.
but
So
not much.
neither do I. That's why I always specify I just read the Twitter. I don't
And
actually know
then
things.
again, this podcast is really just big brain statements. How much do we actually back up our statements on here with, with other big brain stuff? How
Sometimes
much?
I do, but I don't know if people. Sometimes I do, but no one looks into it.
Hmm. Hmm.
You know what I mean? And plus, sometimes I do it just in my own way. I just feel like I did. Like if I'm like, yeah, they discovered blue in the 1800s because that was the first time they went to sea. I'm telling you guys, that's it. Like that's insane. You know what I mean? Like I'm telling you guys, it's just myself. Who knows?
Hmm.
You know,
Do you think that we have discovered all the colors that a human can see?
I don't think so because they say that black has colors in it that we can't see, and we just don't.
Hmm.
Like there's it's colors.
I mean, yeah, I know there's colors like we can't see because like we have like different eyes than other mammals. But do you think that there's other colors that we will be able to see, like a human, in some time? Will we find anything?
It's interesting. I feel like there may be shades, but I feel like we got 99% of like the bulk of color. I think is good. You
Maybe
know,
shades, but I think it'd be pretty hard to find a whole new color that we haven't seen.
right?
Or do you
That's
think that
yeah.
one day with technology we'll be able to see a new color?
Well, imagine seeing a new color. What's that going? Is that not a mind breaking thing? It's
I
like
think it would be a mind breaking thing because like
yeah,
for centuries we'd be I don't know I don't know for like centuries we've seen like well technically three different colors because like red green blue but like I don't know like 10 different colors and then like different shades of those
right.
so
You know, a
I
lot of
think it
it
would be
comes
kind of
from
mind breaking.
animals. I think it
Hmm.
would be too, but a lot of it comes from animals. Like blue wasn't a natural thing other than the reflection of the water, but blue, like the color, came from butterflies. Like we would see butterflies. Other
Yeah,
than
blue's
that,
not a
blue,
natural color.
right?
Hmm.
Blue doesn't, unless you're like, I was going to say, yeah, no, blue doesn't come up anywhere really. So that came from like butterflies. They say orange, like different shades of orange, came from fire and animals.
Hmm.
Yellow, they say came from like the sun setting, like in that middle where you see the sunset. I don't know. It's got to be one of those things. I'm saying like something has to happen to where like aliens have to come down with like a different color ship,
Yeah,
almost like
I
that. You
I
know,
think I think one day with technology we'll be able to see a different color.
but technology, how? What's the technology doing?
Something in your eyes. Well, like in Cyberpunk, how they have all this technology and stuff. What if one day, boom, new color? Because they added more cones or rods to your eye. You know,
No,
because
that's
you're gonna have like
true.
animals like
But
they
then,
can see
oh,
more color because they have more rods and cones, right? Boom, add more cones.
but does that happen because someone made it, or do we get the implant and we discover it? Like, are they made? They're like, hey, you will see a new color with this, or does it
I
happen?
I
Like,
think they make it and then they're like, look at the color black and tell me what you see. It's a new color now.
okay,
Something like that.
well, that also means where does black go? Where do these other colors go?
Hmm.
I
Yeah.
don't know.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. See, but then also that like, if animals can see, like just what you said, if animals can see different colors,
Hmm.
then they might be able to see our colors. You know, because if they look at black and they see like red or something, right? But we see black. Like, do they see black anywhere?
Maybe they see it in something else. I don't know.
And like that's something else. Like, what is that to us? So like everything to us has color, but then
Right.
if it changes and now that something has a different color, then where did it go?
That's a good point. I don't know.
Hmm. Hmm.
I don't know. That's probably when like speaking of cyberpunk, that's probably where like if there was a new color, people would start making monitors and being like, hey, with this monitor, you can now see this color. You know what I mean? Like back when TVs were created, they're like, hey, we now have color TV. It's not just black and white. It's gonna be like that. So like a new color comes out, they're like, hey, this can see the new color. Like,
Oh yeah,
right.
yeah.
Yeah. This can see the new color. Instead of instead of us just Googling it and seeing things made out of that color, they're going to be like, "Hey, this monitor will now give you access to it, like you could see it." So it's going to be stuff like that. I think. I'm not sure, but yeah. So that's going to be good. Well, okay. What about this name? Let's get back to this name. I like D class. I feel like that was the best.
I think that's pretty good.
Because D class, if you look it up, it's a car. It's a class of cars. So I feel like D class.
I think we can sleep on that one.
D class. Well, I was hoping today would be the one we change. So like this one uploads as something. Right. So what do we got to choose today?
Oh, then that one. Yeah, that one.
D class. All right.
Of all the ones we mentioned, I think that one's the best.
Trauma Team isn't bad. I'm caught
but-
between Trauma Team and D class.
But D class has something to do with like our names. Trauma Team is like just some. I mean, like Trauma Team's a cool name, but I don't think it's for us.
Trauma. Wait. D trauma? No. Trauma D? No.
No.
These don't make sense. When you start doing like Trauma D, people are gonna be like, "Well, what's the D stand for?"
I think D class.
D
I think
class
that's
is
good
good.
because people know exactly what it stands for. They don't have to ask.
Right. Okay, I like D class.
Unless they don't know cars. I mean, but even if you don't know cars, you know S class and like D class. You know.
Right. Just because you haven't played Forza and you haven't spent up $2 million on an S class car doesn't mean you don't know what it is. You know what an S class car is.
Yeah.
Right. And you also know that it's almost better sometimes to use a D class car and upgrade it to an S class to win the race instead of going from S. Sometimes original like S class, they're kind of slow, but upgrading from D, sometimes it works.
Sometimes you upgrade a.
I mean, it's
D
only
class-
going to get to 999, but it's still going to be.
sometimes you upgrade a lower class car, and now it's S class, but now it's not as fast as the other S class cars. Sometimes now you're losing.
Yeah, sometimes it'll be like S class 998, and you're like, I'm only one horsepower, one weight, but you're slow as hell. I hate that. You're like, you're so slow. Like, man, it's funny because you'll be like in the race, and everyone else will have 999. You'll be like, I'm the one that I'm be fine, but you're not.
Yeah.
You never are. That's so funny. You getting you're not gonna get a PS4 or anything, right? Ever?
No, I don't think I'm gonna get a new console. Now that I have a PC, I'll just spend the 500 on a new monitor or new graphics card or something like that.
Yeah, you get a nice monitor for that. I'm looking for a new monitor too. You remember our old TV that had a line in the middle? And
yeah.
we never. That was sad.
Or you mean the one in our room?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's right there.
All right.
Can't see
I
it,
mean,
yeah,
not the
right
old one, but yeah. Right. So just a line through it. That was terrible. That made me so mad. Just a perfect line right down.
We never bothered to bring it back.
Nope. It's a pink line going right down the middle for years. And we never.
I mean, sometimes you can barely see it though.
Sometimes you can barely see it. When it's black, you can see it. When it's like a lot of black, you can see it. Yeah, sucks. People just adjust to it. So go ahead, give me your thoughts on Cyberpunk.
I haven't finished the story yet.
Okay, yeah, obviously, but just tell us what you think.
I thought it was pretty good. I wish it was third person though, because all that
you are obsessed with the third person.
All the customization goes to waste.
It does, but just get that out of your mind. It is a lot of customization for it to be first person. I do get that.
It's a little bit too much, I think. What's the point of all this cool stuff if you're just gonna and like your shadow is even not your person. I mean, because my person has like dreads in the game, right? Like red facial. The shadow is just some bald guy. Like you can see he has no hair.
Oh yeah,
no like accessory. The shadow is just some just some guy.
Right, like I'm a girl and I had a skirt on one time that was like way obviously not a shot like this. You know what I mean? and they didn't see it. No shit. My hair in the game. You're right. I'm not bald. She has like wild hair, and
Yeah,
I never noticed that. But you're right. The shadow's always bald.
but
Yeah.
the story. Oh, and maybe I'm just special needs. But what or how does Johnny Silverhand have to do with the V? Where does that happen? Like, how did his personality get on that drive?
Wait, have you
Exactly.
not gotten to that part yet?
No, I have. I might have.
Huh.
I might have just not been paying attention. But like, I got the part that his personality is now on that drive. But how exactly does that happen?
She put it in her head. She put it in her head. V. Oh, he. V. Whatever guy. V put it in his head, her head,
You mean
and
you mean when Jackie was shot?
right. And he's like,
No, 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 no. Yeah, I know. But why was his personality on that drive in the first
to
place?
begin with,
Yeah. Do
when
we
you
ever know?
stole it, why was it on there at all? You're asking.
Yeah. Like,
Like,
yeah.
it
Why
could have been
was
anyone.
yeah? Why was his personality the terrorist on that drive? Did did
I
they
don't think.
explain it? Am I
Well,
just
I don't
retarded?
think you're far enough in this. I don't want to spoil it, but they do explain it. I don't know if you're at that part or
Wait,
not
but do
yet.
they explain it before you get it, or do you just? Because I swear
No,
they
I don't
don't.
remember that. Before you get it, it's mostly just you talk to that black girl, and then she helps you hack. You're in the hotel, blah blah blah. Hack. No one ever tells you that. I think you learn after. That's
Oh,
why I'm. That's why I don't want to tell you because they do explain
okay.
it. So
Okay.
there is a reason for it, but I just hate to tell you right now.
Mhm.
Yeah, but why Johnny Silverhand is on that one and why it's in Arasaka, they
Yeah.
do tell you. I just don't want to spoil it for you, but there is a reason.
Mhm. But you're sure it's not before, like when you see him, like when you see his son, like choke him out.
No, no, because if they were to tell you before, you would have known that you're about to steal Johnny Silverhand. You
Okay.
don't know
Yeah.
what you don't know what you're stealing.
Yeah. Mhm.
You don't even know if it's a chip. Wait, you do, huh?
I think you do. Yeah.
Yeah, you do. But what that you would know that you're stealing Johnny. It would make no sense to tell you before. But
Mhm.
yeah, there is a reason. I just don't want to tell you it.
Oh, what I don't like though, and I knew this by the trailers, the driving mechanics. Well, the mechanics are fine, but how stiff the cars feel. Like
Some of them
like
are
it's not.
floaty and some of them are like too heavy.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think most of the cars are too heavy. Like you
Yeah.
turn and it barely turns and stuff. Why can't it just be like
Well,
Grand Theft Auto?
what you got to
Like
do is press A to drift. Do you ever drift?
yeah, yeah, yeah. I do.
Yeah.
I drift, but like in GTA, their driving is like perfect and everything. It's nice and loose and stuff. Cars are pretty fast. Why can't they do that?
I don't know, but when you just said driving, I just realized I haven't played uh uh what's it called? Cars 2, the video game, or Cars the video game in a while. I might download that. That was a fun game.
Cars?
Cars the video game. Did you
Cars, a
ever
video
play it?
game.
Did you ever play it?
I did.
That was a
Yeah.
fun game, man. I like that game a lot.
What made you think
Because you kept saying
of all
driving.
the of all the driving games that you play? What made you think of Cars?
I don't know. It's just like you kept saying driving, driving, and the turning. The turning in cars is terrible. And
Oh, okay.
that when you said that, I had a flashback of like trying
Oh,
to
okay.
turn. Yeah.
They could do Forza too. Now, the turning in Forza, I will say, does depend on your class and how fast your car is. The
Mhm.
faster cars, the handling is not very good, because
Right.
obviously you're going like 250 miles per hour. You're not going to make that sharp of a turn. But
Right.
the handling for normal cars is pretty good. You're going left and right,
Right.
but
Well, that's
not
a
in Cyberpunk. I don't
dedicated
know.
racing game.
Yeah,
That
dedicated
there's
racing
a
game, but
difference.
and
Like
like I
I don't
guess in
go around
GTA,
judging stuff based off me playing Gran Turismo. Everything would be terrible.
yeah,
You
and
know what I mean?
I guess like GTA is a racing game too. I mean, with as much stuff they have for racing,
Mhm.
kind of is. But I don't know. I feel like Cyberpunk could have just done a little better with how their car handles. You know.
That's true. Well, I told you this game, the biggest thing about this game is it suffers from trying to do everything. Like it does a lot. It's just like GTA. The little where it suffers because it does every single thing. Every single
Oh,
thing.
and also the upgrades. I'm not too much of a fan of that many upgrades. Like I get that they want a game where you have to grind a little bit, like get some of the points,
Yeah, yeah.
but that many, no, not for
I
me.
don't know. I don't know.
Same with Assassin's Creed. I don't like all that stuff you have to upgrade. I'm more in it for the gameplay and story, not the I have to wait 100. What I have
Oh
to wait
yeah.
like 50 hours to be
And
somewhat
it's all
max
and a
level.
lot of them are like, oh, this gun goes up 0.5 per 0.1 or
Hmm.
1%. You're like, so this is like pointless. I won't be able to see these differences ever.
Yeah, exactly.
No. I mean stuff like that. Overall, I did like the game a lot though. So I think you're gonna I will say, did you pick a guy? Are you a guy?
Yeah, put together.
Oh, that's too bad. You won't be able to romance uh oh, what's her name? Judy. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Hmm.
it's too bad. That's sad. You gotta look it up though. Everyone likes Judy, and so you won't be able to. I won't spoil it, but you won't
Who's
be able to
Judy?
romance. She's the girl in the game. You haven't met her
I mean,
yet, I
I
guess.
I I think I have. I think I have, but
She did the BDs. She makes the BDs.
oh, Judy's the one with the tattoos.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Well, I don't know. Yeah.
It's too bad. She has a good. She has a good story. She does. She has a storyline that you won't get to since you're a guy. There's a. You go swimming with her, and you realize that it's okay if I'm spoiling this for you because you won't get there. You go swimming. Basically, the last mission with her is like you go swimming. So you get diving stuff, and you go swimming in the lake, and under the lake by the dam, you realize there's a whole town. And she tells you this story about how she grew up in that town, and then they built the dam, they flooded the town and killed the people. It's really sad. It's a good movie. I mean, movie. It's a good mission.
Did I just get brighter by doing that a little bit?
You did, but what'd you do?
I don't know. I just wiped it off a little bit.
Oh yeah, but
Something with the focusing. I don't know.
it's a good mission though, and you're gonna miss out. That's okay. Why'd you pick a guy? I told you pick a girl. It's more fun. There's a mission that's amazing. You're gonna miss out on.
I didn't feel like it. Yeah. Oh, and also, why can't you change your gender in the game or change any of your outfits?
Or get
Well,
more
not outfits.
tattoos. I don't know.
Yeah.
I was mad at that too.
Change your hair, change your eyes,
I have no
and
idea.
once again in Assassin's Creed, because I'm just comparing it, but you can just change your gender anytime you want during the story.
I
Slightly
don't.
different outcomes too, just like in Cyberpunk. I don't know.
I
I don't
don't
I
know.
don't I don't get why they wasted so much potential on a 7-year development game, and you're coming out with this.
I think it's more than 7 years. They read a lot before too. Everyone
Mm.
says 7 years, but I think it's more like 9 because there's ideas first. There's ideas. There's reading the material. This is a lot. I might even say 10 years because you
10
know there's.
years?
I mean, because think about it. Yes, they started developing it 7 years ago, but there's a whole idea. There's a marketing thing. There's so much more that goes into it. There's
They made the
literally
trailers.
they made the trail. There's literally they had to read cyber. It's an actual thing you read first.
Wait, or what if it wasn't even taking 7 years? Like, what if they finished the game in 3, but the trailer just came out 7 years ago? And like what if they made the game in 3 years?
Oh, you're saying what they made the trail and didn't really even start till later.
Yeah, what if they didn't even start?
That's true.
I mean, because the game's like big, like and the good, but that could, I don't know, I could see like a studio just not doing that for 7 years.
That's true. Yeah, it's just like Skyrim 2. Like they gave like a teaser of Skyrim 2. Then it came out that they're like, we're like, it came out and the guy said, he's like, yeah, I'm 2.5 years away from really starting. Everyone was like, why would you give us a teaser then? He was like, I don't know. And why did
uh,
you give us a teaser? I have no idea. Sucks. I mean, but you're gonna like it. You're gonna like it. Where are you right now in the story? Oh, hold on.
okay. I'll just say static. No, but I'll just talk to the audience, I guess. Um, right now in the story, I'm where you play as Johnny Silverhand for a little bit.
Wait, you're already at a part where you play as Johnny Silverhand?
Yeah, you
You're going through the story too fast. You need to do before you actually finish the game. You need to do the side mission because it actually changes how you finish.
It does.
Yeah, the side missions change how the actual storyline finishes. So they don't tell you that. You could just keep going through the story, but you need to finish
Oh, is that why
the
people are getting a
side
bunch of
missions.
different like endings?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Don't
But
keep doing the main story and then do side missions later. Do side missions first.
okay.
Yeah. I'm just saying because you're gonna go through it fast, and then your ending's gonna be the sad one. You need to do the extra stuff.
Okay.
Hmm.
Um, but yeah, I'm like now where you play as Johnny Silverhand. You're like in his mind, and there's a sex scene with that one lady.
Yeah, you're too
Oh,
far. We're
oh,
Rogue,
oh, yeah.
hack or the hacker.
Uh, Ro.
Oh my
Uh.
my god.
Okay. I'm at the part where he has like confrontation with one of his bandmates. He pushes him out the way, and then he goes in, and that's the sex scene with the lady.
Oh my god, you're too far. I did that long. I did that like. You're too far. You need to stop and play side mission.
Mm.
You're getting way too far. You're already at that, and then they kidnap her.
Well,
They
yeah.
they beat him
Johnny's
up and kidnap
Johnny's
her. Yeah, that's too far. That's way too far. That's
yeah.
what you
Johnny
need
says
to.
he takes him.
Yeah. No, I'm telling you, you need to stop and do. Have you even met the girl that lives out in the Badlands?
No,
With her, oh my god, what? You haven't had that yet?
I haven't gone outside
Oh
the.
no. Okay, well
I haven't gone outside the big buildings.
you need to stop and do that. Really do those side
What's
missions.
that side mission called?
I don't know. You just got to keep playing. You meet her eventually.
Well,
And
yeah. I keep playing the main missions. I don't know what
don't
you
do
want.
them. Stop doing the main missions. I keep saying do the side missions. You don't meet
Just
these
the.
people through side missions
Well, okay. Well, how do they expect you to know to do the side missions when
because they don't
I don't know?
expect you. Because who's hammering out the story and finishing? What? Who does it?
I did. I did that with Assassin's Creed. Took me forever. Took me 100
Okay,
hours.
well this isn't that
Barely did
game.
any side
This
missions.
isn't that game. The actual main story takes like 30 hours. You
Mm.
got to do the side missions first. Yeah. Because you're going to get it. You're going to get the sad ending. And then you're going to finish the game like, is that all? Then you're going to come back on the podcast. Is that all? I thought you said this game was fun. Is that all? Because you didn't
They
do the
should make
side
that
missions.
clear that you should do some side missions
Okay,
before.
how about this? When you get to the part, if you get to the part in the story where I don't want to spoil it, but you basically go into the internet. When you get that in the story and you go into, you've gone way too far. You've gone
Oh,
way too far. Do the side missions. Because if you
okay.
haven't done side missions by that point, you're too far. Just stop. Because you're going to end
Oh,
and it's going to be sad.
you go into the net.
You go into it. You
Okay.
turn blue and red and you go into it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I think I don't know.
You
I
get
think
naked and you
after.
get into a bathtub of ice and you takes you.
Oh yeah, that's the part I meant. Yeah. I mean, I forgot if I did that before or after, but yeah, the African lady, the African guy, you
Oh,
go.
that's way too far.
Yeah, you. Oh, well, okay. I guess the Johnny Silverhand was before then. But yeah, you go. The
Yeah,
guy
that's
picks you
too.
up. I didn't say anything.
Wait a second. Did you kill her after you got out?
No,
Oh,
I haven't finished that yet.
wait, what? You didn't kill her after you got out?
No, I haven't finished it yet. I like just got in the ice
Okay,
bath.
you need to not complete that mission. You need to not do this. Yeah, you need to. Okay, and you did the mission before where the mission before you help the African dude, the big African dude, and you like sneak into the mall, right?
Yeah, and then you find the guy. I made a
Right.
deal with him.
You made a deal with that guy.
I made a deal with that guy
Okay, that's good.
because I chose Corpo. I just chose those options.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. Yeah. And you did and you're doing the mission now with the lady?
Yeah.
Okay, well right after you're done, you need to kill her. Ah, wait.
Will there be like an option to kill her?
Well, that's the thing. I don't even know if there is because you didn't do a side mission. You obviously have no idea why you need to kill her.
I mean, not yet.
Because you didn't do a side mission. Wow, that's a shame. Because here, let me tell you this: if you did the side mission with Judy and you're with Judy, right? You would know to kill her, but you don't know that, so you would have just gone and like left. Oh wow, I don't know. I didn't know there were people like you out there who didn't do side missions. That's a shame.
Not really.
You might,
Especially not before.
Honestly, you might have missed a few things in the story, a few options.
They don't make that clear. They give you the missions. They give you the yellow. They give you the I don't know, like the missions on the map are.
Why do you keep doing the main? Why aren't you doing anything else? Why do you keep hammering out these?
I want to see where it goes.
It will be terrible. I'm telling you, your ending is going to be so sad. And then you're gonna be like, oh well, how do I get the good ending? Then you're gonna look it up and you're gonna be like, wait, I need to start a new. Then you're gonna have to start a new game, do the side missions, get options, then finish. You need to just do those side missions. Yeah.
So you're saying I should just quit before the mission?
Can you?
Maybe. Who knows?
I would. I would. No, you're fine. But when you get out of there, kill that woman, and then do those side missions. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad we talked about that and wasted people's time. This one was a very constructive one. Oh, we're not done yet, no? I thought we were.
We have like 5 more minutes.
Wow, that's weird. I swear my brain is like 5 minutes off. I'm always 5 minutes. It's always 5 minutes. I'm glad this was very constructive though, because we got a name, D-Class, which I'm excited about. I like that name a lot. Wait, we didn't look it up to see if there's anything. Let me look it up. Wouldn't it be crazy if there was a channel already called D-Class?
That would be, especially a podcast.
I mean, there is one. It's all Asian. I don't know. There is a bunch, but none of them are super popular.
I don't see any.
What? When you type in D-Class and then press channels, go to filter and then just press channel. There's a lot. But none that stand out that are like so popular it'd be pointless, you know?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I'm looking at the Asian one.
Yeah.
Well, they don't do vlog. I mean, they don't do podcasts.
Right. Okay. It looks fine. It looks clear. It doesn't look too cluttered of a topic. Now, what if you looked up podcasts and there was one? Here you go. All right, there isn't.
Okay, that's good.
Wouldn't it be funny if there's someone listening who just getting like crazy amounts of ideas from us?
What if the guys who made the other podcast did that?
Are listening to us and they change it to D. Did you listen to that podcast? I didn't. They look like fucking nerds, so I didn't listen to it. Did you listen to it any?
No.
They have an okay camera setup. They just put it on their.
Oh, our podcast should be like a Joko Willink. You know who that is?
Yeah, no, Jocko. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, Jocko.
He's shorter than his bio says. He's like 5'9".
I don't think he's 5. No way.
It says he's a 5'11". No, he says. What does that have to do with anything? It says that, but I think he's like 5'10", maybe.
Oh yeah, you're right. He's 5'11".
Yeah, but he's like 5'9". He's not really that tall. Because I've seen him next to Joe Rogan, and he's not. He can't be 5'11". No way. He's right next to Joe Rogan, and it's like no way. Do you see that picture?
Standing together?
Yeah.
No, not standing together.
Oh, okay. Well, they're standing together.
Oh, okay. Are you looking at the one with the dog?
I don't know. I'm not currently looking at it. And also, we don't need a fact check. He's just shorter than he is. Trust me.
Sure. I'll trust
you. He is. He's shorter than he is. Just trust me on that. All right. That's what this whole thing is about. It's just that it's just telling someone to trust me. It's what it is. Also, did you go into the game to get that wallpaper out? You went into like the extras and like downloaded all
Uh,
videos.
I downloaded this before I even played the game.
Oh, really? Because that's in the game, you know. Now that you bought it, you can go into the game and get extra stuff. You could get the
I didn't
soundtrack.
buy it.
Oh, what'd you do?
I know they gave it to me for free. It
Ooh,
said your rewards are waiting for you. Oh, you bought it?
wait,
Lame.
what? The game?
No, well, I
Oh,
bought it on. No, yeah, well, yeah, I bought it on Steam.
yeah, me too.
You bought it, not, not the other place, like the Goro or something, GoGo.
Oh, no. I bought it.
No,
I
you didn't.
did this all legit from Steam.
Yeah. I bought
Yeah,
it from Steam too.
yeah.
It brings up the menu, and then right under where it says play, it says your rewards are ready or waiting for you.
Oh, there's a different place to get it. I went into the actual game itself, like the option, like on my
No,
like the save files.
I didn't go into the game. I went into their website,
Oh, okay. Well,
signed
that's
in.
nice.
Yeah, I went to the website, created an account,
What? Why'd you do that?
so I could download them to my computer.
But they're all in the game. Oh my god, they're in. You go to the save files and they're like in the game.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. That's weird. That is also my shirt.
Yeah,
Yeah. That's it. Just yeah.
that's a good shirt.
All right. Well, I don't know. I don't know if this is a good name. I'm second guessing everything. Is it?
I think it's good.
What's coming out next? What's coming out next?
You mean what's our next podcast gonna be?
No. I meant game wise. Is there what's happening next? Hitman 2 was the most disappointing shit
Hitman
ever.
3. I know, right? Very disappointing. Terrible. Well, not a terrible game, but definitely 5 out of 10.
Story wise, it leaves you with so many questions. Even with the DLC, it's bad. I don't
And then
know.
force you to buy DLC if you want to conclude it.
Yeah,
Conclude it.
conclude it. Not really. Yeah. But what's coming out next? So Hitman 3 is coming out, and then what else? Also, your phone. It's not a girl, so it's not important.
I talk to at least 30 females a day. I'm making my prerogative
Really? 30 females a day?
30.
And what are they texting you now?
When do you want your slop?
Nice. And what did you say? I don't want any. I can't have any.
I said in a few minutes.
I'm slopped out. I'm going into actually over slop right now, so I might have to tell you maybe tomorrow.
You know what? I might have to take a slop break real quick.
My slop break. Catch me at the Slop Cafe. Yes, that's very funny, right? That's very good.
Oh, we
No,
could name one. We can name it the Slopcast.
now, if you want, we could, but I know you hate that.
You
I
know
know
the
you
Stiff
hate that.
Stocks one and the
Slop
Tiny
class
Meat
is
Gang.
great. It's great.
But the you know what? But Slopcast is actually funny though. But not Stiff Socks or like Tiny Meat Gang or anything like that.
You
I
don't
think
like
those
stiff
names are
socks.
nope. I think
I
that
kind
name
of
is
like it.
bad.
So what about Cumtown? Do you hate that name or do you
No,
love it?
no. I mean, like Slop is funny too. But I don't know. I just feel like the Stiff Socks thing is like middle school bad humor.
Well, D class is kind of like Dick class or D. I don't know. It's
Yeah,
kind of like
that's not our intention though. It's something with the cars and stuff. But
D class. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. It just seems like too childish of a humor.
All right. Hmm. And wait, and you're above that. You don't do childish jokes ever. You're way above. Diego's
No, I'm
way
not.
above childish jokes. So
No,
if
I'm
you
not.
ever hear him say a childish joke, please call him out on it.
No, I'm not saying I'm way above that. But like for a podcast name, no. I mean, you can make childish jokes all you want, but just to name your podcast "Stiff Socks,"
Honestly, I don't get you on this one. I'm kind of like whatever you like as a name. Go ahead.
yeah, I mean, sure, go with it, but I don't think it's good.
I don't know. Stiff socks is kind of clever-ish. Not really. I don't know what's clever. Tiny Meat Gang,
If you're in middle school, it's clever.
Tiny Meat Gang, but that Mexican guy on Tiny Meat Gang, I don't like him.
You know, it's funny. I read that people, I read that people don't even know what he is. Some people think he's like half Filipino, half white, but no one can pinpoint exactly his race
He's
or
Mexican.
ethnicity.
He's
I don't think
Mexican.
so.
No, he is.
No, he's definitely Asian, Asian with something.
What? No, Pacific Islander you talking about? He's definitely
Maybe,
Mexican.
maybe, but no, no, he's Asian.
Why do you think he's? What do you? Why? Why are you
I
so
looked at
sure
him.
if you
Why do you
don't
think
even
he's
know?
why do you think he's Mexican?
Because he speaks Spanish and he looks Mexican.
I think he looks more Asian.
If he spoke some type of Asian, sure. Oh my God, your phone. Who is that? Who could it be?
Mom's calling me.
What is she not in the same house as you?
No, she's out. No.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say that's crazy. Unless she knows. Well, that still wouldn't make any sense. Why would she call you? I don't
Oh,
know.
I don't know. I mean, she probably wants me to help her with the groceries or something.
Whew. Man, wow. This is. I mean, we were. This end is coming to a hard, a hard stop. Yeah, I don't like him. And the other guy's the diver. I don't like it.
Diver?
He's all right. Cody, he's a diver. Cody Code used to be like a diver.
Yeah, they both went to college for like
STEM.
electrical engineering or something. Yeah,
Yeah.
STEM.
Don't go to college for anything in the STEM field. You're wasting your time. There's
I think.
smarter people out there already. Let them do it. there
What
are.
if they want to be smart though?
Nah, but you probably won't make anything groundbreaking.
You know, I'm
So
gonna have to disagree with you on that one. I say, if you want to go to school
go
for
into the
STEM, go
arts.
ahead do it. I say do not go into the arts if you don't want to. I say go into STEM if you want to.
I hear about this. Go into STEM if you want a life of fucking boredom. Boredom. You want a life of numbers and boredom, and you want to die around 70 because you've used too much of your brain. Around 60, I said, it's because you used too much of your brain, which is true.
I say do it. I say go for it all the time.
Okay. Don't I don't know. Don't unless you're like Lizard, the lizard guy from Spider-Man and you actually want to do something cool, don't go into STEM.
Lies. Do it. Go into STEM if you want.
I guess. I don't know. Be a heart surgeon. Yeah,
That's
go.
STEM.
Yeah, I know. But I'm saying out of all those things, be a heart surgeon because the heart surgeon I talked to when I was going through my heart thing, he was cool. So be that. There you go. You're welcome, people. Either go into the arts or be a heart surgeon. That's my advice. Go into the
There's
arts.
a lot more choices than that.
I can't, not that I've come across. It's all art. Like this behind me, you think the person who made this picture went to STEM? No, they went to the
He
arts.
went to school for graphic terrible design.
Graphic, this is just a photo. Graphic design.
That's definitely edited.
We could tell Diego didn't go into STEM.
That's
Graphic
def
design.
that's definitely edited. What do you mean?
What do you mean? It's just a pink photo.
Maybe it's just the
The
color,
lights are
but
pink. The
nope,
lights are pink, and he
nope.
took a
They
photo.
turned up the they turned up the saturation,
Wow, the
and they
contrast. I've done
edited.
that. I've turned up the
No,
contrast.
and it's
The
definitely
palette. Yeah,
heavily
I know what you're
edited.
talking about. The palette.
Heavily edited.
Heavily,
Heavily
not
edited.
heavily. No, not
Heavily edited.
not heavily.
Heavily.
Heavily's far.
Heavily.
No, I don't think so. The benches did look fake when I first saw it, but I don't think they are. Also, I don't understand why there are benches in like an enclosed hallway.
Fake.
I don't know. Who knows? It might be fake. I don't know. Well, I think the person that made yours is going into STEM. No, they made video games. Exactly.
Yeah.
The arts. The arts.
Wait,
People.
no, STEM. They could be a computer science major, something like that.
Oh yeah, that's true. I guess you kind of have to be. How about this? Go into STEM if you actually have a cool idea. But if you don't, go do something else. Or don't get into the arts if you have a bad idea either. Don't do any of those things. If you don't have a good idea to do anything, go be a bum. Go somewhere else. If you need a good idea to do one of these things. But if you don't, I don't know, then just try to do it. Whatever. It's fine.
I think that concludes our. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say the end story is music is hard to make, and that's it. That's why I want to end.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just
But also, Diego is not in STEM or anything. I don't know. His life is very up in the air. All right, guys. Thanks for
I'm majoring
listening.
in
No, we're gonna
psychology.
end right there.
Okay. Okay. Yes. Thank you for watching.
All right, thanks for that. And yeah, and I think that'll be the new name, D class. D class.